Hi everyone and welcome to SkillCorner's WebApp Lab, the online tool where you can actually replicate the scouting and match analysis processes in a simple and effective way. We are in the home page, so the first thing you see right after you have logged in with your credentials, the first thing to know here is that the WebApp Lab whole space and the metrics are available in different languages, from English to Japanese, Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese, and Turkish. Now, again, the first section here is the homepage. Good to know that any doubts, any question you might have about the WebApp Lab and what happens in the WebApp Lab, you can contact Liam Bailey or your preferred point of contact within the Skill Corner team to have information about everything that we are doing here. Okay. First thing you can do that helps the scouting and match analysis processes is to select your favorite competition and team. In my case, right now, it's just Real Madrid. And then the first function is to search for a player. As we will see, the team we select in the favorite team, again, Real Madrid in my case, will shape a bit the way we compare players and what we can visualize in the homepage. But let's go and search for a player first. In my case, I want to see, for example, Lautaro Martinez, and we can filter down not only by name, surname, but also by competition and team. Inter Milan, of course, in my case. So if I search for the player, I will see the player name appearing with a dedicated card. What happens when I click on the card? So we click on the card and the pop-up appears with several different types of information. First, we can select the season that we want to see the data of the player of. We have several different things, Inter Milan, international competitions, this year, last year, previous season, and so on. We can download a specific report among the ones available within the SkillCorner WebApp Lab, and obviously choosing the competition benchmark. So which is the competition, let's say Serie A, we want to compare Lautaro Martinez performances against. We can also add the player to our watch list, which we'll see in a second. I'm gonna add the player to my watch list. We can check directly for the information of the player in Transfermarkt or in Google News. So if we scroll down, we start seeing initial information about Lautaro Martinez, the club where he plays, the preferred position group, which is the season that the data that we are going to look at relate to, and obviously the amount of performances counted to calculate all the different metrics here. Then we have information about data visualization. So red, bottom 20 percentile in the specific metric against the position group within the league selected. Green, top 20 percentile, same thing. So first, we have a visualization here that shows all the different metrics against the player in the same position group, the players in the same position group of my favorite team. So in this case, I'm comparing Lautaro Martinez against all the different forwards or the player who played as a forwards throughout the season of Real Madrid. Physical metrics are the first type of metrics that we can visualize, but obviously we can change to anything that we're interested in. Phases of play, off-ball profile metrics, and so on and so on. All the different type of metrics belonging to our physical and game intelligence packages. If we go down, we actually enter the team comparison section within our pop-up, let's say. So first we have the players club information, all the different information related to the phases of play of the club. So for example, Inter Milan plays a lot of in possession time in the finish phase against my favorite team, same metrics, same data points. So again, Real Madrid as well plays a lot of in possession time in finish, for example. Last part of our pop-up is the same matrix as above. So physical phases of play, again, belonging to our physical and game intelligence packages. And we can just visualize them in a different way and download a single chart that we might be interested in. So once I've selected or added the player to my watch list, I can just simply refresh my watch list and see the player appearing. I have other players in my watch list. You can clear them, keep the ones that you are following and targeting, and so on. On the left, you have all the different players belonging to your favorite team, so you can check them quickly and compare them against any potential target in a really simple way, or just check their information. This closes the first section, which is the home section, and we are now entering the player scouting section.